Welcome back to the Raising Our Vibration podcast, where we explore higher consciousness through spiritual practice. Today, Stephen and I are going to continue our Inner Secret series. Today, exploring the inner secret to difficult decisions. So, the inner secret, as we are presenting it, is this kind of inner superpower that we have that we aren't even aware of. That's interoception, the ability to feel inner sensory experience. And this is something that a capacity, a skill, a sensory awareness that is really lies dormant in a lot of us because we're so focused on external sensory stimulation and tasks and our devices and everything out there, so that what's in here is neglected. And so when we turn in here, number one, many people are not familiar with this inner landscape. Sometimes what's in here doesn't feel comfortable. And so people are like, I don't know if I want to go there. And so this inner sensory awareness is undeveloped and avoided. So what we're going to continue to talk about in this series is how to go in there in a way that is safe and comfortable and with mindfulness, so that we are just being present with what arises as we turn inwards and learn to access this sensory information that is always there, but we may not be in touch with it. So you can think of this in relation to the nervous system. So the vagus nerve connects, the whole inner sensory network up through the spinal cord into the brainstem. And then there's a interoceptive hub around that, the insula, the cingulate, the striatum, and the prefrontal cortex, which gives us conscious access to that inner sensory information that's coming up from the body through the vagus nerve. So this is actually, so that interoceptive hub is kind of the bridge between the information that's arising and our conscious awareness of it. So in the practices that we're guiding you into, what we're doing is we're activating that hub so that we have conscious access to this inner sensory information, and we can use it skillfully. Interoceptive awareness is an amazing, skillful means that we can apply in all different areas of our lives. So today, we're going to apply it to difficult decisions and how to use this wealth of information that's available in our inner sensory system to pick up signals that guide us in making good decisions. Our decision making, actually, when we make a decision, we're unconsciously or subconsciously using this sensory information, right? We may just be like, that one, I want that one. And we don't really know why, and we haven't really tuned into it. But what would happen if we learned to really tune into this sensory information to discern what are the signals, what are the signs, what are the inner feelings that tell us, yeah, that's the right decision. There's a decision that will rise up and feel light and open and clear when we are able to use interoception to access that information. So let's go into our practice. I'm going to just do a simple inner sensory setup, and then Stephen's going to guide us in terms of how to use this awakened inner sensory awareness with a difficult decision that you're facing. So, as always, let's find a comfortable seat. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. So you might even press your feet down into the ground to awaken that sensory awareness in your feet. Really feel the ground. And now relax your legs, relax your feet. Allow your feet to soften and relax and feel the grounded presence of the earth underneath you. Already you're coming into present moment sensory awareness by feeling your feet on the ground. And then rest your hands, palms cupped in your lap, with the tips of your thumbs touching lightly. Just a nice, soft, open, receptive posture with your hands and fingers. And soften and relax your hands and fingers. So feel that soft openness in your hands and relaxation in your arms and shoulders. And connect that to the feeling of grounded presence in your legs. So allow your hands to sink down and connect that soft openness with that grounded presence in your legs. It's already feeling good to be here now. Now, imagine your spine being drawn gently upright. And feel as if there's a string attached to the top of your head, just drawing your spine gently upright. And feel how sitting more upright awakens your sense of intentionality, of being focused. And now lightly close your eyes. Now with your eyes closed, again, feel your feet on the ground. And feel your soft open hands. Feel your upright spine. And smile as you enjoy this moment of being grounded and present and soft and open, upright, attentive. Smile as you enjoy this feeling of presence in your whole body. And feel your body as a whole from the inside. Feel the entire space inside your skin. Feel this open, clear, present space inside. That feels good. That's real relief to be present here, right now. Now, in this present openness, this clear inner space, Stephen will guide us to become aware of a difficult decision that you might be facing. Stephen?
Thank you, Kevin. So, as you're sitting there, open in this open, clear presence, I want you to bring a decision that you've been having trouble making present. Just bring it here, right now, and just let it rest. For the next few moments, bring it and drop any effort around it. Bring an effortless presence to the decision that you are having trouble making. Simply suspend any expectation or judgment about what's happening. Give yourself permission just for the next few moments to simply be with this decision. Could be the decision you're trying to make around a property, a job, a relationship. At this point, you don't need to do anything with it. Just rest naturally. Now let's gently feel into that decision and notice where this decision you've been having difficulty with is happening in your body. Notice any sensations related to that decision that are present right now. You might, for example, be having a lot of thoughts about whether to do something or not to do something. You might feel that decision present in your head. Just allow that feeling to be present. You might have some ache around your decision. You might feel vulnerable, as if you're feeling exposed around your decision. It might be more heart-based. Just be present with that. Or it could be this deep, gut-wrenching concern. You might be trying to sell something or part with something that you've held on to dearly. And it feels challenging just to even try to let go. Just be present with that. So notice any sensations related to your decision that are present right now and where they arise in your body. As you feel these unfolding experiences in your body, see if you can experience the feelings not as objects, but just simply as experiences playing in a field of lightness. So if you have a heartache around your decision, just see if you can bring a sense of lightness or openness to the heartache. If your mind feels very cluttered around the decision and you're just not sure what to do, bring a sense of lightness and openness just for a few moments. Don't hold on to the thoughts, simply allow them to be present. Don't try to make a decision at this point. Just be open. If you feel that familiar challenge in your gut, if there's an anxiety or a stirring of energy around this decision, again, just allow that to be present. Bring a sense of lightness and openness, just a fraction. It's almost as if your decision is happening within this awareness. So the sensations you're experiencing are light and open like waves on an ocean. Just relax into that full expanse of light, open awareness. And allow the decisions simply to unfold within that effortlessly, without judgment, just flowing effortlessly. Now, in that effortless presence, You can drop the focus on your decision. Drop the focus on any body sensations. Just rest for a moment in this open, light, effortless awareness. And in this open and light and effortless awareness, notice the solution that arises now that feels light and open. If you have to make a decision between buying or selling something that's precious to you, notice which feels light at the moment and what feels tight and restricted. Just bring this gentle awareness, this compassionate awareness to the decision itself. If you're feeling vulnerable in a relationship and you're trying to make a decision, notice in this moment what feels light and open. And what feels tight and restricted. If you're trying to make a choice between a whole bundle of thoughts, if you've got more than one decision to make, what's the one that's the lightest that appears right now in this open, vast, and boundless awareness? What's the one that feels light and open to you? You're simply allowing the experience of decision making to happen within this vast field of awareness. You're simply being open and light. There's not the slightest shred of effort here. You're simply letting go of any attempt to control the decision making. You're simply allowing those decisions to happen effortlessly and spontaneously, and noticing with awareness where the lightness and openness happens. This is not something you need to make happen. All you're doing here is orienting to the lightness and openness of decisions. You're being that awareness, being that knowing, resting back as the knowing of those decisions, and then simply letting the experience of your decisions unfold naturally while you stay connected to this vast, open, light awareness. So there's no effort required here. Just allow the natural process of decisions and decision making to unfold naturally. And now in this light, open and vast awareness, gently open your eyes. Simply be present with gratitude and appreciation to whatever decision arose in the lightness and openness of being. Be open to this fresh, new delight of decisions, of making decisions. Here you've allowed all the decisions to be free and arise naturally and spontaneously, and you're noticing where the lightness and openness occurs with decisions in your body. And as you move throughout your day, notice your relationship to decisions and to this decision that's light and open. Notice what it feels like if you step in to your decisions of your day with lightness and openness, allowing yourself to be the field of lightness and openness in all the actions you take. So thank you truly for your unbound, light, open, and vast presence. Throughout your day, see if you can drop all the boundaries between lightness and openness that you experienced here and all the decisions you make. See if you can simply be aware as you act and as you make decisions of this lightness and openness in moments when you feel more tight or constricted. Simply be present to the vast openness of your own knowing and boundless awareness. Thank you truly for your loving presence, and thank you always, Kevin, for your pristine guidance.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for that beautiful guidance, that lightness and openness, and what a difference it makes when we come from there in our decision-making process. And thank you all for practicing along with us. And if you are interested in meditation and awareness practices like this, you can visit us at raisingourvibration.net. And we will be beginning a new Raising Our Vibration Subtle Energy Meditation course coming up soon. Registration is open for that, and we invite you to join us for that wonderful process and that group experience and that real depth of awakening of interoception and mindfulness and a sense of deep interconnection that we experience in that course. So thank you again for being with us, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.